Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, you know what time it is. It is Team Kop-Ish. It is the match review. Liverpool winning the first leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League 2-0 against Villarreal. Courtesy goals of Jordan Henderson and Sadio Mane. Welcome to the party. Drift, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
I'm feeling good after that, bro. Really
Listen.
good. That was a really, really enjoyable second half. First half was a little bit like annoying.
Yeah.
Second half was really enjoyable, man. Really, really enjoyed the second half.
100%. And people, if you haven't already, smash that like button, please. Like, what are you guys waiting for? I can see nearly 300 of you in the chat already. I want to see you smash that like button. We are here. We're about to break down what happened tonight. And listen, it can only be vibes tonight, people. I know that it's not over. There's a second leg. But like what Cal said, we have one foot in the final. We have to keep it real. That is how we are moving. And Outdoors 247 says our captain, Jordan Henderson. Obviously, with a great performance as well. So, Drift, I come to you first. Villarreal, you already knew what they were going to, you knew how they were going to play. They were going to try and stifle us. Did this game kind of go how you expected, bro? Or was it kind of a surprise to you how it kind of ended up in the end?
Nah. The game went exactly how I thought it would go. I've got a feeling that they were. I don't think they were as attacking as they normally are.
Big up Pinto.
In terms of the counter-attacking, because they didn't do it very often, but I'm going to say that was because we were good. Because if you go and look at the Juventus game, if you go and look at the Bayern Munich game, either games, they were a bit more adventurous in their counter-attacking, in their attack. So I always knew they were going to sit in deep because it was their best avenue. But I remember I did say they're not going to do it the way Everton did, where it's going to be the majority of the time there's nothing else on their mind. Villarreal are a bit more progressive in their counter-attacking, and they do leave a bit more space. They're not as the only thing we do is defend, as like Everton were the other day. Like the other day, Everton was we saw it. Their DM made two passes in 90 minutes. Remember when we saw Alan's touch map and his passing map? He made two passes in 90 minutes and they were both from the edge of his box, bro. It was ridiculous.
I think they said he completed, was it one pass? Like, that's crazy. I mean, if you're a professional footballer and you can't complete more than, say, 20 passes in a game, like, we're not talking free.
But it wasn't him. It wasn't his ability, bro. It was how deep they were, bro. That's what the problem was.
No,
there was no one to pass to, bro.
No, 100%. Welcome to the party.
Welcome
to the party, Cal. Welcome to the party. So, Cal, you said it best. Yeah, I think I'll come to you next now. So you said like how we got one foot in the final, but just before we kind of even get into our performance, did you kind of feel like the way how Villarreal played was exactly like I said to Drift, like was exactly how you expected, or was you a bit surprised by their approach?
I joked with Drifty in the preview and said I wouldn't be surprised if they took the center circle kickoff, kicked the ball up to us, and then just retreated. As soon as that game started, I saw both teams in one half.
Yeah. Drift
apart from Alisson. Yeah. Alisson was rogue today. We might as well have played with a rush goalkeeper. We were pretty much played the game in their half from the first minute. And we were just a case of we break them down. When we break them down, we do what we had to do. But I fully expected that. In fact, I'm going to say I expect them to defend better than they did because we actually had quite a few clear cuts. Remember the game against Everton?
Yeah.
They yeah, you caught me nice with that one. Still, I'm not gonna lie. You caught me nice with that one, but I ain't gonna lie.
Pow.
But nah, look, I actually like watching this game, watching Everton. I think Everton were probably a bit more resolute than they were. We didn't really create any clear-cut chances in the first half against Everton. We did against these guys, and we did what we had to do, man. Obviously, I'd have liked a bigger gap, but I'm going to be real with you. Sitting there with 2-0, If we don't navigate through next week, we got no one else to blame but ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Indeed. So, Jeff, I'll come to you next year.
Mm.
Throughout the season, I think Henderson, in my opinion, had a little bit of a mixed baggage because he started off well, then had a bit of a dip in form. And he went for a little bit, I would say, a bit of bad form, but he seems to have overcome that now. Him standing on the pitch today, people like myself were saying he should have been taken off. I said, oh, you got to take him off. But he stayed on the pitch. Bro, just speak to me how you feel about his embodiment of his performance today. Because, yes, the goal was deflected, but you said something which is quite like, it put out this, it resonated with me when you're like, no, but the energy and the drive that he has today is kind of what's keeping us like attacking. So just elaborate on that a bit more, bro. Like, how did you feel how he played today? And do you think he's kind of answered the critics as well in terms of his performances, bro?
Yeah, I think there's been a number of times this season when he has. And then he might lull again, and then people are just waiting to go, told you he's rubbish. It's like, bloody hell, like every time he dips, man, we're just on him. But today he was brilliant from the off. He set the tempo, and he does it a lot, to be honest. Even if he's not necessarily playing that well, I think he will still always be the main one in our midfield that goes, right, guys, this is the tempo we're going to play at. And he'll set that tempo, and then the others will be like, all right, look what Cap's doing, let's follow. So even if he's not playing well within definitely. He still let everybody else know this is the tempo we're playing at. And I think a lot of the time that'll probably be instructions from Klopp. Klopp will be like, right, I want you to make sure the team does this, boom, 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 and then he goes out and he does it. But today, it wasn't just the tempo we set, it was the performance. I thought his passing was really good. I thought his tackling and his interceptions were really good. His pressing was really good. And until around maybe the 70th minute when he got a bit tired, I think he was like old Henderson today. Like it was like, you know what I mean? Like just getting around the pitch, being everywhere. Prime example is the fact that he crossed in the deflection that went in for the goal, but that's Henderson doing the overlap, getting down it and putting in a cross. Do you know what I mean? So he wasn't just sitting in the middle of the park. He was getting around and doing loads of other little bits and pieces as well. So yeah, man, I thought he played really well today, man. There's nobody that can watch that game and say the captain wasn't on smoke today.
No, do you know what? I fully agree. And I think Henderson, for me, he definitely answered the critics because even though he's had some poor run of form, I feel like me personally, he has bounced back. And again, like, yes, it was a deflection, but I can't stress it enough. Like, if he doesn't make that cross, that goal doesn't happen. And for me, after that moment, we almost like gained even more confidence. So fair play Henderson, he done his thing. And you know, I think him playing on Saturday is gonna be a big you know, but
well,
it's
remember, he's a Sunderland boy, remember? So he has a little extra hate for Newcastle, bro. So
100%.
I hope he channels that energy right. Plus, that cross might have gone to Diaz if it never got the deflection. It was a brilliant cross, and Diaz was waiting at the back post for it as well, bro.
No, indeed. I see a lot of you shouting out Kanai. We're gonna get to Kanai. Don't worry about it. We'll get to Ibu. We'll get to the centre. We'll get to my centre back. You know them ones there. But but listen,
done today. You mad, bro?
Ibu was
your centre back.
This guy. What boat are you jumping on now, bro? I've lost the amount of times.
At this point, Cal's like Jack Sparrow, bro.
No. But what I was gonna say, before we even get to Ibu, Cal, I actually want to speak about Thiago.
Oh,
reason being, Cal,
you want to start at the beginning? I thought it was gonna end with that, bro.
No. Because reason being is because during the watch along, Cal was like, shout out to the people that called him a flop. Shout out to the people that were comparing to Party. Cal, I need you to speak about what this number 6 has done for us this season. Not just today, bro. This season.
Can I just ask something quickly before Cal goes in? Sorry to cut you. Do you truly believe anybody that said anything about Thiago was being serious, though, Matt? Like, do you, in your heart, do you truly believe that they meant what they were saying?
Can I be honest? And I'm going to be respectful about it because some of the people that said it, I respect them very highly. I'm not going to say their names, but I respect certain people very highly. Yeah? Certain people were looking at Thiago, and I think I said a tweet about it. They were looking at him in a Liverpool team that was out of shape and not even performing. We had
They're
no
showing his
centre backs.
highlights. They're showing his highlights, guys.
They are as well. We had no centre backs. We brought
You're
in a
holding
brother.
your kid, remember, Cal. Just remember, you're holding your kid.
I know.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I might put another one in the oven tonight still, bro.
What we saying? We baking tonight. Yeah, we
It's all
baking.
Thiago's fault, bro.
We're baking more goods. But now, all jokes aside, Cal, I just want to say this, yeah. Thiago, in my opinion, has been disrespected since he stepped into the Premier League. Reason being, like I said before, and I said to Drift before, no centre backs and Liverpool not being in form. However, people like to sleep on the form that he had when him and Fabinho played in the pivot, like you like said, a pivot, yeah? Bro, please tell the people why we bought Thiago. It's nights like this, right? I need you to talk about Thiago, bro. I need you to speak about him. For the people that don't understand what he brings to the table.
For a start, big up Apnog. It's Thiago from now on, yeah? It's not Thiago. Add the A and the T at the end. Because he's absolutely tremendous. Yeah? You see this guy?
Thiago.
We bought him, and we all collectively said, we may have just bought the best centre midfielder in world football.
Tell him again.
When we purchased him, everyone seems to forget what happened in the first season. But he said, you lot don't rate me. Oh, because I didn't get any minutes in the Euros because I was carrying an injury as well.
I'm so special. I'm so special. I'm so special. I'm so special. Listen, bro. Sorry, Carl. Sorry, bro. We're having bro. I'll just the tune.
Big up Dave in the chat as always.
All right, big up Dave. Just quickly before Dave, I was asking his man about V. Dave, they don't know about V. I'm talking about the TV show. Dave, you know what I'm talking about? The TV show. These man thought I was talking about another V. I'm talking about the TV show V. Dave, if you know, Dave knows about V. But anyway, carry on, guys. Carry on.
In the last 3 games, Thiago's passing accuracy has been 96, 98, 96. Do you know how accurate your passing's got to be when you're playing and you have to make 90? If I say to you right now, do 96% of anything, you look looking at me saying, I'm a human being. What are you talking about? 98% passing. That means you've probably made that's looking at you making 100 passes and scuppering 2. 96, you've made 4 bad passes.
I might not cover 98% of my body in water having a shower.
Bruv, you see this guy, yeah?
Man,
he steps on the football pitch and he says, what do you want me to do today? Do you want me to do the box-to-box thing? Do you want me to deep lie playmaker? Do you want me to take shots and lick the crossbar just as a warning shot? What do you want me to do? Oh, forget about his Porto goal this season as well. Did it touch the ground or did it not? Did it or did it not touch the ground, bro? We still don't know.
Magic.
We still don't know. Everyone's talking about comparing him to this guy. I heard people at the beginning of the season, he can't do what Pogba does. Sorry? Sorry, who? Do you know who we're talking about here? When Pep Guardiola said it's Thiago or nobody, when he said just finished at Barcelona, he said Thiago or nobody.
Facts.
When Klopp says Thiago or nobody, you know what that means?
Facts.
I only want him because he's the plug. He's the guy.
I was just about to bring that one up, mate. Grass cutting. He's just helping the groundsman.
Fam, that's what he does. No, Carl, listen.
About all action, yeah. Look, I love Kevin De Bruyne. Everyone knows that. There's no shame in it. But when we talk about all action, dictating, tackling, passing, opening play, the guy does everything, man. Everything. There's not a team in world football he doesn't walk into. Not one.
I've gone on record, Cal, just so stop you. I've gone on record to say before, if we didn't get Thiago and he went to Man City, we're crying as a fan base right now. I'm telling you from now.
Kevin and Thiago in the same team.
Listen,
that's a joke.
That is so much sauce here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, that would be a joke, man.
To handle it. I
would quit until they both ducked out, bro. It would be like, let's just wait until them and they duck out.
Could you imagine the rotation?
Something would have to happen to the coach still.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd have to run up on the coach and be like, Thiago, bro, with all due respect, you're gonna have to go back to your country, bro. Enough's enough.
Bro,
what are you doing?
Too much.
Why are you racking up 111 points every season?
And, what's so mad is, just what's so mad is as well, yeah, is that I think with Thiago, because Liverpool's midfield has been known to be this like robust midfield. A guy's coming who's a genius. They don't want to give him props, but I guarantee you, if this same Thiago rocked up as I just said at Man City, people give him more props. But because he plays for Liverpool and we are known as having a robust three, it's like they can't accept the fact of we've got a magician in our midfield. It's like, why can't you just accept the fact of this guy is a different breed? Yes, normally we are, so to speak, can be robotic, but the guy we actually have now at our disposal is probably better than everybody else in world football in terms of what he does.
Not probably.
No, I hear you. In terms of what he does, though, what he does, bruv, is something special. This guy can dictate a game. He can open up play, bruv. This guy can do anything that any midfielder in world football, yeah, will be able to learn from this brother. I'm telling you from now. That's how special I think he is. Anyway,
let me just ask you lot something before we move forward onto the next topic of the game. When you look at the team now, boys, yeah, and you look at the fact that we've got Thiago and we've got Diaz in the team. Not only are they brilliant players, which has obviously helped us, but do you lot think that Klopp actually also was like, do you know what? I've loved having the engine room and I've loved having the robust workaholic type players, but I actually want a bit more sauce in my team because it seems very deliberate in my opinion, not just because the player's good, but I feel like he actually wants to play possession-based, skillful football.
Let me take this one. I drive a modest car. My car never lets me down. But if someone came to me and said, Cal, do you want a Porsche Jeep? And I'm like, bro, I can't afford that. No, it's affordable for you. It's affordable for you.
Same insurance, and you can have it for a third of the price.
For real.
My car's good. It does the job. But I want to glide on the road now. Yeah, I want to have a little bit of extra leg room. I want to rock up to Stevie's nursery and they're like, oh, is man moving food? What? How come he's driving that? How's he wearing boo-hoo, man? But driving a Porsche? Is he moving away from? Like, that's what Thiago is. You know? Thiago is the Porsche Jeep. Even though we love the car we've got right now, it's never let us down. But the Porsche Jeep, just like, yeah, I'll do it. For that price, I'll do it.
Facts.
Yeah, I'll do it. And maybe I weren't getting the clutch right at first. But now, I'm off.
I'm gone.
Well, no, more. It'll be more like, you know, the automatic thing where it's like, you've just got to get used to the fact that your left foot does nothing.
Yeah.
Your left foot. Anyone who's never drove an automatic before always gets in and uses their left foot for the brakes. So, no, big man, your left foot don't do nothing. Your left foot don't do nothing. You see that little bit there, that little cubby bit? Your left foot just sits there, bro. Your left foot don't do nothing in this. This is automatic, big man. You just use your right foot. That's it. And once you get used to it, you're gone. That's it, bro.
Innit? I was gone. Listen, I'll say it one more time. Thiago's, for me, in his position, he's the best centre mid. Like, I genuinely feel like that. I know a lot of people
has been for about 4 years.
No, he has. But here's the thing, Drift. When you play for Liverpool, and it's a common thing as well. And I don't think I'm gassing when I say this. I generally feel like if there's a world-class player that plays for Liverpool, people will try and downplay him because they don't like our fan base. Remember, there was even a struggle to kind of say VVD was the best until it was just like unprecedented. Like, there's nothing you can say. People started making stats about, can you dribble past, man? Then when Mohamed Salah kicked onto the scene in 2017 and scored 42 goals, we were saying, do you know what? It might only be one season, but we genuinely feel like Salah was basically world-class. He's a one-season wonder. 5 years later, he's not... He doesn't look good on the eye. Man, can't make these comparisons to Henry and Ray Tete. I see you, Gunnily. I see you there. But anyway, he's not that guy. He misses too many chances. Well, go and look at some of the best strikers in world football. Look at conversion rate and go look at Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is up there with the best. There's no denying that. Sadio Mane, he's another one.
Sorry to interrupt. Yep. Just coming through now, Matt. They're saying everything you've just said is facts. Yeah, continue.
Bro, it's crazy because, again, we're not saying you have to like our fan base, but we're saying respect it. We have many world-class players in our team, but for whatever reason, they don't want to give us those props. Bro, we've been saying...
If little man wasn't here, it'd be all right for us to get that excited. But, bro, you can't get man that excited when there's a kid around, bro. It's a bit nuts.
Inda says, need to see Thiago. I'm gonna read this one time for Carl. I know Carl's a big Tchouaméni fan as well, just like me. So.
No, I'm not. No, I don't rate Tchouaméni.
Oh, you don't rate him?
No, I don't want him. You don't want him? No,
he doesn't want him, bro. He doesn't rate him.
Are you being serious?
I don't rate Tchouaméni.
Read the room, Matt. Read the room.
Inda says, need to see a Thiago and Tchouaméni link up next season. Me personally, I want to see. You don't rate Tchouaméni,
I don't want Tchouaméni at Liverpool. I want Mark Noble in there, man, instead. I don't want Tchouaméni. Who wants Tchouaméni, bro? What's a Tchouaméni anyway? What is that? Some type of footwear? I don't want a Tchouaméni.
Footwear?
No, I don't want Tchouaméni at the club. I don't want him at the club.
Listen,
I don't want him. I don't want Neto. I don't want Moussa Diaby. None of these man. Mbappe, Haaland. I don't want none of these man. I want Mark Noble, Matic. Who else? Mata. Give me Mata as well. One Manuel Mata. Yeah, him.
Might as well get Wan-Bissaka as backup as well, isn't it?
Nah. I'm more thinking someone like Loughton from Burnley.
That man there, you know, but that man there. Shout out to the people as well. Shout out to people like, Matt don't understand. People, you think I didn't team man up, but anyway, we move.
We got Mike Jackson with the 3 wins in a row, putting Everton in the relegation zone. By the way,
trust me. But no, hey, big up.
And his name's actually Michael, but he's smart enough to realize I don't want to go around calling myself Michael Jackson, even though it's actually my real name. So he just calls himself Mike Jackson. Big up Mike Jackson.
But no. But listen, as I said before, like with the Thiago thing, is like all jokes aside, like I think it's such a shame that like Liverpool will have world-class players in their team, especially under the Klopp era, and people won't give them respect all because you don't rate our fan base. I think that's kind of mad personally, but you want to know something? There's just certain things that are inevitable. Just like if you've seen Avengers, innit? It is what it is, innit? Like these things are gonna happen. Salah's world class. Sorry for you, man. Virgil's world class. Sorry for you, man. Fabinho's world class. Sorry for you, man. Alisson. The list goes on. Trent. There's so many. You can't deny it. It's inevitable. But we move anyway. So that brings me on to my next point before we get into the player ratings, guys. Sadio Mane. There was a lot of talk about Sadio Mane last season. Certain man was saying you're mute, bro.
If you didn't believe him then, do you believe him now?
There was certain man in the comments that was saying things like, "Right, like, he's done, you know. Hey, he can't play left wing. Nah, he's done as a footballer. I'll trade him in. Bring him in. No. Bring in next man." Sadio Mane has answered the call to every critic that has said his name and said things that shouldn't have been said. I've actually lost count of how many goals he scored this season. I think it might be 20 now or 19.
We've got the Sadio Mane. We're gonna do it right. Original hype. We've got the Sadio.
Hey, that's big, you know. I like that. That's
Sadio,
big.
we're doing it right. He's got the hype. We've got the Sadio. Listen, big up everyone that didn't lose faith in Sadio Mane. Listen, there's been times he's gone through it. In fact, dare I say it, within our fan base, he's gone through a bit of a horrid time, because I'm not going to say it was loud enough that maybe that he saw, but it was loud enough to the point that, you know, you go on social media and people saying things like, "Oh, is he good enough? We got Jota, X, Y, and Z.
No, Matt, let's get it right. He was getting dirty disrespect.
No, bro. Let me. I want to get to it.
He was getting dirty disrespect.
I'm gonna get to it. This brother's coming right now, yeah. Diaz has come into the fray. He's gone, hold on a minute. You brought in Diaz. All right, cool. That's fine. I'm going to do what I do. Let me tell you something from now. And maybe this is just called destiny. There's a reason why Mane won AFCON, because that was, for me, the kick on or the spur that he needed to understand. Like, he needed to remind himself of how great he is. He was questioning himself. He came out of an interview and said, I was looking at tests, rare tear. Was I good enough? Was I not good enough? Everything's fine. I've had a bad season. I'm going to come back stronger. Mane has come back stronger. and he's hit the heights once again this season. This guy's Liverpool legend. We champion him on this channel all the time. Sometimes we can be a bit harsh, but that's because we hold him to a high standard. If I start with you first, Sadio Mane, bro, this season and even today, did it shock you what he done, bro? Or for you, was it just like, this is the Sadio that I'm used to, so it don't shock me one bit?
Oh, it's light work, bro. This is light work, man. This is Sadio. This is what he does, bro. He's reinvented himself 2 or 3 times since he become a Liverpool player now. Do you know how good you have to be to play in a team that's world class? Albeit we weren't world class when we signed him, but you get my point. To play in a world class team and just keep on changing the way you play to adapt, to evolve. Man's LL Cool J out here, bro. Man's Snoop Dogg out here, bro. Dr. Dre. Like, it don't matter what decade we move into, they reinvent themselves, right? And they keep themselves relevant. Dr. Dre's been relevant for 3 decades. It is what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what greats do. This is what Sadio's doing, bro. He's just reinvented himself again, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, in all competitions, is that his 9th or his 10th goal since he moved into the centre forward role, I think?
I'm not even sure. I just see the stat there that he's got 29 all comps, which is,
29 in all comps.
Sorry, 20. Sorry, 20.
Whoa. Regardless of double figures, bro. 20. It's still impressive, bro. The man said he was done. And here's what's mad as well. I remember when people looked at me sideways when I said that Sadio was showman this season. And all the people that were just like, no, he's done. He's got to go. And it's not even a I told you so thing. If you notice, boys, I've never said I told you so. But I just like everybody actually kind of like learns themselves in it. And knows themselves and gets to themselves. And you don't even have to speak to somebody when they realize that they were being stupid. They'll learn on their own, innit? That's the best way to teach sometimes, let people learn. And what I love about what Sadio has done in the number 9 role now is he's actually embodied a little bit of Jota and a little bit of Bobby and then put what he as himself into it. And now he can come deep, spin in behind, play passes, chip the ball over the top, get onto the end of through balls, hit volleys from the edge of the box. Like, he's actually like, yo, I'm going to mix this all up and I'm going to do a variant
he's
of
becoming
everything.
more complete.
He's becoming more complete. And if we're being quite honest, as long as it keeps on going, because obviously, like, he needs to keep it going. But if he keeps it going, he's actually a hybrid of Bobby and Jota. He's actually a hybrid of the both players. Do you know what I mean? So we don't even have to go, should we play Bobby or Jota? We just play Sadio. It's mad. It's mad. Like, if you go and look at the Man United game, he was the one who played the through ball for Mo for the opening goal. Then he's the one who flicked it over the top for the second goal. But then there's another variation. You look at the FA Cup. Pressing machine. Gets the goal from just putting the goalkeeper under mad pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? Then he gets a volley from the edge of the box. Today he gets a tap-in from just running onto a beautiful through ball. It's all about being just positionally away. He even scored a bicycle kick earlier in the from playing the number 9 role. I think it was actually one of his first ever games playing in the number 9, innit, when he hit that bicycle. So he's even varying his goals. It's crazy, bro.
Can I just say something? There's a correlation here. Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace to the legend. You see in the film when he took the vibranium. Where did Mane's form turn around when he come back from Africa, innit?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Put 2 and 2 together, you get number 10.
Man just needed a little top up, yeah?
And just went, man, just saw he's like, there's the purple thing. I did need that still. It's been a few years. Top me up.
It's been a minute.
And do you know what's crazy, boys? I know we joke about this a lot during watch-alongs and we say this a lot, but I mean it. Like, I genuinely mean it when I say this. Them men are actually learning from Thiago in training. I don't care what anybody says. We are passing the ball in ways we didn't used to pass the ball. And I don't just mean Thiago. I mean, when any of them are on the ball, I'm watching them all do Thiago-like passes now. And I'm like, he's teaching everyone in training.
Bro, it's the Thiago effect, man. I said it before. They were all like kind of in awe of, man, when he first came to the club. And they're all watching man pass the ball. Every man stood still. Like, they're like, oh my days, like, man, I ain't seen his passes before. Like, what is this? And then finally, they start to clock on. Like, okay, cool. These are the passes that Thiago can make. These are the runs that we should be making. If you notice, like me personally, I thought we were very static. And again, like maybe because of even the build up as well from the back, we didn't have Virgil. We didn't have Matip at one point. Didn't have Gomez. We had different defenders. Our build up play was very different, and people used to just look at Thiago and think, can he unlock a defense? Now it's like, nah, do you know what? He can unlock a defense. Let's just be there at the right time. They trust him. They know what he can do. They believe in him. And I think when you believe in your teammate, you can give him all the confidence in the world, bro. You look a completely different player. And for me, last season, Thiago kind of hit that confidence when he went into the pivot with Fabinho. That's when, for me, it changed.
Yeah, and obviously Bayern Munich is still a brilliant team. But go and look at what's happened to them since Thiago left.
Boy.
That's why
they don't control games anymore.
That's why I wanted Bayern Munich. Thiago coming up against Bayern Munich, bro.
Oh, bro, he would rip them. I won't even say it on screen.
He birthed these man,
Remember, and have you not seen the compilation of Thiago versus Liverpool?
Remember
we beat them?
Yeah, do you remember what parents used to say to us when we were naughty? I brought you into this world. What'll I do? I'll take you out of it, bro.
Facts.
Bub, you think Goretzka's standing there with his muscle in his chest out when Thiago's about, bro?
Nah, man.
So go put on a baggy
will be chasing shadows, bro.
Go put on a baggy t-shirt and go sit down, bro. You know who you are. I'm your dad, big man. Yeah.
There's a reason why they begged him to stay in it. So
yeah,
we paid 20 mil, boys.
Yeah,
we paid 20 mil.
Best 20 mil in the last how many years? Don't care.
So I'm just going to quickly say this and then we'll move on because it's just mad going through my head. We paid 20 mil for Thiago, 32 mil for Mane, 40 mil for Diaz or 42 mil for Diaz, 38 mil for Salah, 44 mil for Jota, 8 mil for Robbo. Trent came through the academy, 30 mil for Ibu. Matip was free. 42 mil for Fabinho. Yeah, I'm going to stop. It's mad.
But that's nothing in comparison to 100 mil for Lukaku. No comparison between that.
89 for Pogba.
50 for Wan-Bissaka.
89 for Pogba.
30 for Luke Shaw.
I mean, my gosh.
I remember when Fredos were 10p. That was a long time ago.
That's crazy. Well, like I say, is the recruitment that we have is just out of this world.
I mean,
85 for the fridge.
Harry Maguire for 85 mil. That is real business right there, boy.
For the fridge, innit? For the fridge.
Look at that.
But
Robbo for 8 mil's got to be the best piece of business in Liverpool history, surely.
Ooh, there's a few drift because you got like your Matips, your Milners.
Oh, I forgot about Milner for free. No, but bruv, 8 mil for Robbo, best left back for 4 years in a row.
I guess if you're talking about a fee, maybe. If you're talking about non-fees, like free.
Salad drift.
I was gonna say, bro.
No, yeah, that's disgusting. That is.
Ollie Watkins cost 40 mil. Put that into context.
Fucking hell, that's mad, isn't it?
Pepe cost 72.
Lacazette cost like 40. What was Lacazette?
No, Lacazette was 50, bro. Lacazette was 50.
Yeah, them fees there, but we move. As I said before, put respect on our name, man. Put respect on our name.
Yeah,
still.
It's mad.
But we move. Anyway, listen, we're gonna get to player rating. Before we do it, we're gonna read out a couple of super chats. So,
oh yeah, 11 mil for Costas. How can I forget about Costas?
Of course. Joel Matip, big up Joel. Constant watch of our show. Big up the real Joel Matip. It's all about the Thiago sauce. How are we?
Damn, I know what I just did there. Set Sabiri off as well. Still, I know it did. Big up Sabiri. What's going on, bro?
Big up my hairline. Liverpool
second right half. There now. Drifty, I told you. But you don't want to listen. I told you.
So
oh yeah, we got Carvalho for 5 mil.
Yeah, bruv, listen.
We got Elliot for 6 mil. Oh, it's nuts, bro.
From what I've heard, there'll be more as well. But I don't want to get people them.
How much did we pay for Joey? That was under FSG, innit? How much did we pay for Joey?
Yeah,
3.5.
Yeah, Joe was cheap, bro.
It's nuts, bro.
Come on now. My
And to be
headline
fair,
says,
75 mil for Virgil
Sorry,
and 60 mil for Ali are actually bargains anyway.
hold on, guys, we gotta
Technically,
get through the player ratings and
No, I know. Really quickly. Our future lineup could be Kelleher, who came through the academy. Kostas Tsimikas, who was 11 mil. Ibu was 34 mil.
36.
32, weren't it?
No, I think it's 36.
Joe Gomez was 3.5. Trent was 3.
Mhm.
Yeah. Elliot was a tribunal. Carvalho's 5 million. Jones came through the academy. Diaz, 30 something mil? Jota,
37 with add-ons.
Yeah. We just do things different. The air's
We just don't
different
need to
up
pay
here.
over the odds for players, innit? We just like, listen, this is what we know the player's worth. We'll go and get him. All right, it's cool. Say nothing. Certain amount of paying 50, 60 mil for players.
The talk is 45 million euros for sure many, which what's that in English? About 37.
Yeah, Mark Noble's available on a free.
No,
That's very
I
true,
want
that's
sure
very
many
true.
though, Cal. Really.
And don't forget, you got Skip as well from Spurs, but we move. My headline says Liverpool's second half was like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell. That is so true. That was a big fight. That was a big fight.
Skip didn't even do anything to anyone, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If you got a name like Skip, you best be a baller. If you ain't no baller, I'm like, your name's Skip.
Yeah, you can't be named after a packet of KP crisps and not be good. Otherwise,
you know
you're
how
gonna
big Skips were
bro.
back in the day if you're a youth, man. Ty says Spaniards.
On him for no reason.
Ty says
Skips are the
Spaniards
only
can't
kiss you
handle
can
the
give
high
your kid
pace.
without
Real
worrying about them
versus
choking,
City.
innit? Even a Quaver might be a bit much for them, but Skip, they'll be fine.
Whatsits can run.
No, I could, but you don't man. Listen,
Yeah.
Skits
But I'm not gonna lie, if they choke a little bit, the cheese might still go up their nose though. So
cool.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry, read the super chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Messi FC says, when has Fabregas done this? Not even prime.
No, because he's a different type of player. Look, he's a wonderful player, but to say he's better than Thiago just doesn't make sense. But
of course,
he's not better.
He's not better. He's a great player, but I just don't think.
He is a great player.
Fantastic. My headline. My headline says Robbie was struggling to find something to grab. I think that's little.
That was a bit shady. Still.
Yeah, I don't know. You're trying to go with a beard thing, but
that was a bit shady.
That was a bit uncalled for, if you ask me. My hairline, you need to allow that. If you say that again, you're gonna get big.
Because as I said, I've got products now in it. So when the team
that's cool. Man, we'll just have to just bick my own hairline. It's calm, bro. Don't worry about that. I'll just bick my hairline. Maestro, big yourself. You become a new member, my bro. Big up.
We have new members video drop yesterday as well.
Indeed.
So check that out.
Musa says Salah's contract money issue has been settled. Now the club won't give Salah the contract left he wants. We'll talk about that more Monday because Salah did kind of allude to it's not just about the money, which makes me suggest it maybe could be about the length, maybe with the Henderson thing as well. That was another factor, I think, with his contract renewal as well. So
let's be honest. Every time they come in the kitchen, if they keep on smelling the cooking, eventually they're just gonna have to give in and just give him the contract because he's cooking it up. I'm not even gonna lie. We all know, we've all been there when grandma's cooking and you wake up. Oh shit. Breakfast, yeah? And we've all been there. You can't help it. You come floating down the stairs like a cartoon, bruv. You know?
Piece of paper. You know
that Tom and Jerry, bruv. Remember they used to float through the air, bruv? Like you can't help it, bruv.
If you listen, bless up all the grandmas in the whole world. When grandma makes any type of food, you know it hits different. And big up to all the mums as well. But you know your grandma taught your mum. So just know grandmas are the elites. They are the elites.
It's different, bro.
Trust me. Jay Flynn says, shameless cow, tell them how you never question him. I think that was regarding...
Mane.
I don't know. It might have been Mane.
At this point, it could be about 4 or 5 man. We don't even know.
It's been a lot of boats.
No, this is
what did you say,
Mane.
Drift? You said my man was what did you say? He was Jack Sparrow, fam. It's been a lot of boats, bro.
You man have your jokes, innit? You man do your thing, innit, bro. I know what I said and I know what I mean.
Zabiri says, bless up my G's. We partying today or what? I see Drifty doing his pastor thing, collecting offerings for money's doubters. Glad it's not Navi. Imagine that.
Hey,
Zabiri,
the plate's going around. And I want everyone to make sure no one takes any change out of it as well. You get me?
If it was me, you would know. Trust me.
Do you know how
Mason Barnes,
reckless you got to be to take money out the collection
That's
plate?
mad.
My
no, that is absolutely crazy. I can't even lie. Bajan Barnes LFC says, fellas, bless up. Just left the conference for work, but happy to hear the scoreline along with a lean. Oh, sorry, lean. You know, I think it means clean sheet.
No, that's
Big
what
up
we'll
as
call it for
always.
now. We'll call it a lean
lean.
sheet,
Want a
bro.
lean sheet. All right, big up Bajan. People
Big
smash
up,
the like, you
big
never walk alone. All right, Bajan, big up, my bro.
Come
Day
on.
one, brother. Day one, brother. Trust me. Zabiri says, great result, but nothing take away from Emery's tactics. His team is well drilled. Still, fortunate Alexander-Arnold was forcing it at times and happy for Mane as a number 9. I agree with that, actually. I thought they were kind of disciplined, and let's be real, if they weren't disciplined, maybe we could have scored more goals, but they, even when they went to go down, they never went away from their principles, and they were like, we're going to just defend, see what happens, and if we can, obviously, when we go to their ground, they'll so they can.
And you
do.
know
So
what? We have to put things in we have to put things in perspective as well. Moreno not playing was a big deal for them because they're not a squad that can cope with their best striker being out, and I think that did affect them today. So I'm not saying we can't still win with him playing, but it definitely helped that Moreno wasn't playing in the game. Do you know what I mean?
And just talking about Gerard Moreno, not Alberto Moreno. By the way,
although Alberto was injured as well, but
he was injured as well. Yeah, but I think he's been injured for a little while now. Mr. LFC 21 says Pepe is funniest one that signing gas their man differently. It had their man saying Uber, Laka, and Pepe are the best front three in the league. I will never forget the time. I think it was me and Drift. I think we went to AFTP and
nobody believed them when they said that.
Big up the Don, Robbie. You know it's always love, but brother, I will never forget it.
It was mainly troops, to be fair.
You sure?
Yeah, it's mainly troops.
I'm pretty sure.
I remember there was one white guy that did an interview and he went, "What, Mane, Salah, Firmino, fuck them. We got like I mean, I'm thinking the best one thing was like, raw. Okay, bro, all right."
I ain't even seen them kick ball yet, but they're already claiming top
three.
Sorry,
where are they now?
Boy.
You know what? To be fair, they're gonna get top 4. So you know what? They've actually had a good season.
But they're not close to us though. That's
I'm
the whole
asking
point.
where those front 3
Oh,
players
where are those 3 now? One's getting buoyed up by their manager. One's out here twerking for everyone else like he twerks on the pitch, and the other one's busting it up for Barcelona. So it's a bit mad. Still.
Indeed, and do you know something?
More bench than a park right now.
Do you know what I was gonna say? All jokes aside, every Arsenal fan, I don't think you're gonna disagree with me. The way how Saka is playing and the way how you championed him from like 2-3 years ago, I bet you're probably thinking now that £72 million worth Pepe poo-poo, whatever you want to call him, was a waste of money. Because if you spent that money somewhere else in the team, you would have done better. You wasted £72 million on poo-poo and you got Saka. I feel sorry for you.
I still believe that Pepe is actually getting buoyed off though. He's way more talented than holding bench every single week.
I'm not trying to say he's not.
No, madness, bro. I don't know.
Hear me out. Just quickly,
doing,
just hear me out. He's better than obviously what he probably looks like at the moment when you got no confidence. But the question is though, is he better than Saka? Yes or no?
No, he's not better than Saka.
They spent 72 million, bro. 72 on poo-poo.
He's got better feet than Saka, but he's not a more productive player than Saka.
Is he better than Smith Rowe?
Again, he's got better feet than Smith Rowe, but he's not better.
That wasn't a question, Drifty. Why is he so nice this evening, bro? Is he better than Odegaard?
Is he better than Martinelli?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. We move. Yeah. Sorry. Bajan Barnes says, Matt, he is no brand fridge. Always broke. $85 million is mad.
Who's that, Maguire?
Mad. Yeah, of course, bro.
He's just no brand fridge, you know.
He just ice scattered on the floor.
Do you know how hard it is to find a no brand fridge as well? Like how hard it is to actually find a no brand fridge.
He's not a fridge. He's just ice that's dropped on the floor. That's it.
Omar says back-to-back clutch assist Mo, close to 50 contributions. Oi, that's our goat though.
That's
we move.
nuts, bro.
And he's in bad
form. What did I say, bro? He's in the kitchen, bro.
1975 Jammer, big at yourself, brother. He says Pogba leaving United for free twice after paying 85 mil. It's so true. My man stunk up the
do you know what? If you actually deep what Jammer just said, Pogba, so he came through the academy.
Is the actual professional footballer version of Lee. That's what he is.
Wow.
He's the football version of Lee. He told them, man, yeah, I want to come back, and then bounced again for free. At this rate, it cost them more money than he's ever made them.
That's actually mad.
Twice.
That's actually
you know
mad.
what? You know what? There's a part of me, that actually really feels for the fact that Pogba has had Man United ruin his career, because if you look at the talent of the player, he shouldn't have ended up with the career he had. Like, he shouldn't have.
Agreed. No, he went to the wrong club. That's one thing I will say.
Went to the wrong club.
There's no denying that. He's a better player than what he showed at Man United. Remember, Bruno Fernandes has only been in the Prem. Is it 2 seasons or 3 seasons now, Bruno? Two or three?
He came halfway through, didn't he?
Yeah. So in my opinion, I'm not going to lie to you. Even with Bruno there, you can tell we felt happier. But let's be real. They surrounded man with trash. Like, I'm going to be real, but they surrounded man with trash. So, but it is what it is, isn't it? That's not my beef. That's not our problem. DA, Sadio has set the bar so high. If he doesn't have a good game, he gets criticized. He scored 20 goals in all seasons since 17-18.
Tell him again. Double figures for a wide forward. I know he's playing down the middle now, but he's been a wide forward his whole Liverpool career. A man's had 20 plus goals every season in all comps. That's nuts. A man them say he's dead out. That's crazy. I don't know.
How do you pronounce this one? El
Kukui, I think.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Ferguson, innit? El Kukui, innit? That's okay. Yeah. Hey guys, new fan here. Do you think we're 1 goal short today? 3-goal cushion would have given Jurgen the opportunity to rotate the second leg.
Yeah,
that's true, El Kukui. That is true.
A 2-0 lead is always that little bit of a what do you do? Do you stick or do you twist, isn't it? It's always like, so I agree. A 3rd goal would have definitely been beautiful. Yeah, 100%.
Indeed. Zota Stevens says he enter than Saka. Just that coach don't favour him. Yeah, I was just about to get onto that at the end. Yeah, I think he's trying to say he's better than Saka. He's not better than Saka.
He's way better than holding bench every week, though. We have to be honest with that.
He is. He can come off the bench, but he's not better than Saka, though. And my whole argument is you can't spend £72 million just a bench man. And even though it's bad management, like what you're saying, Jim, which is so true, you still got to look at it like, why didn't they spend that 72 million elsewhere? But that's Arsenal, innit? Lee, that's something for your club to think about. But
Arteta does mad things like that, bro. He's done a lot of crazy stuff since he got there.
He's made mistakes. That's one of his mistakes. Pete says, why are you asking about Martinelli? He's going to play for us? Wow.
Now, Pete's right, bro. Martinelli's in the future.
He's got 2 years left, you know. Martinelli's got 2 years left.
He's coming to Liverpool, and they better all get used to it.
Anyhow, we signed Martinelli on a free.
But we're taking Martinelli. You lot don't understand. Klopp proper likes Martinelli. We are taking Martinelli off Arsenal, and it's going to be for free. He's just going to walk away, bro. We're not even going to pay for him, bro.
Yeah, that's
it, Craig David. I'm walking away. All right, let's get to the player ratings. I'm walking away. All right, let's roll. Player rating.
That's another one. Arteta benches Martinelli. What's wrong with him, bro? Arteta is a nutter, you know. Oh, what is wrong with that, brother?
Arteta does Arteta things, innit?
Benching Martinelli.
All right, guys, let's not spend too long on this. The people them are waiting for the player ratings, bro. This is what they want, man. The nitty gritty. All right, you man. All right, Ali. I'll start with you. What are you giving Ali, bro?
I'm gonna say a 7.5. Didn't have much to do. Whenever he did it, it was good.
Okay, 7.5. Yeah, Drift. What are you saying about Ali?
Yeah, I kind of get that. Like he did absolutely nothing wrong, but he wasn't tested enough. As I always said, I always try and be fair. And when he didn't really have to do anything, I can't just give him a high rating because did Ali play? It's true. Like he wasn't tested, so even though he did absolutely nothing wrong, it's a bit disingenuous to give him a high score when he actually didn't have to do anything. And that's not even in a cocky way. Like he didn't have to do anything today, did he? Apart from a couple brilliant passes from like just playing the ball back to him. But yeah, I'll say 7 just based on the fact that he didn't have nothing to do. He didn't have a bad game. He just didn't have nothing to do today.
No, fair enough. For me, I think Ali gets a 7.5. He wasn't like tested at the highest level, but what he had to do was just stay vigilant, stay alert, and just make the kind of relatively like small saves and small actions that he needed to do. I would give him a 7.5 as well. It wasn't like he was really tested today. And I think that's credit to our defense, which we'll get onto next. So yeah, I agree with that. Ali gets 7.5 for me as well.
Man said Ali was FaceTiming his wife in that.
Hey, bro. He was though. Still, it was. All right,
Put the kids on. Put the kids on. Look, babe. Look at the crowd. Look.
There it is. All right, cool. So, all right, then next, then let's go to TAA. What you man saying about TAA? So, Drift, I'll start with you now. TAA. What are you saying, bro?
In the second half, he was cooking. First half, it was like 50-50. So I'd probably go a 7.5 to an 8 for TAA for me.
Bless me.
Bless him.
Kyle, what are you saying? TAA, bro.
8.5 for me.
Even though you, all right, this is what I was gonna say. So I was gonna say 8. Reason being is because he did kind of tire towards the end. Decision making a little bit. But then again, I think to myself, do you know what? Some of his crosses today were absolutely sensational, you know.
And the passing.
Yeah. You know what, you man?
The passing was a little bit off in the first half, though. Do you remember, like, the passing was kind of poor from everybody, not just him.
I'm just trying to think now.
The first half was a bit off from everyone.
He did tire. I was going to say, so what did you give him, Kyle?
8.5.
You know what? You might outvote me anyway. So 8.5. Don't really
No. I said 7.5 to an 8. I didn't say 8.
Oh, you said 7.5 to 8, Drift?
Yeah. I didn't say 8.
I said it. I was going to say an 8. What are you saying?
But yeah, just give him an 8 then. It's right in the middle, isn't it? It's right in the middle.
All right, cool.
He did some brilliant tackling in the second half. You see in the second half, Summer Trade's tackling in the second half was brilliant.
All right, then let's go to the absolute monster that he is. Ibu. Kyle, what are you saying for Ibu?
Oh, Ibu. I'm going to give Ibu probably an 8.5 as well. No, 9 actually.
Drift, what are you saying?
Bully.
I thought, yeah, go.
It's a difficult one because he was brilliant.
Difficult?
No, as in that because he didn't have much defending to do. He's brilliant on what he did, but I'm thinking he wasn't ultrally tested, so I don't want to go too high with the grade. Not because he didn't play well, because he wasn't really tested.
I'm not gonna lie, Drift. I love you like a brother, but Matt, we're gonna have to rush Drifty off camera with these ratings.
Yeah. It's one of them ones where it's gonna like, yo, big man, turn off your GPS. You know what time it is?
Yeah, like
I'll go 8 for Ibu. I'll go 8 for Ibu.
I'm giving a 9. You've been out
of love. We'll do it out of love, Drift. But one of these days we're gonna have to rush you, bro.
We're putting you up for love.
I've got to learn my lesson. I get it.
Yeah.
We're putting you up for love. I'm gonna give Ibu a 9 as well. I'll give a 9. I thought he bullied everything.
Yeah. No, he did. He was brilliant. But again, I'm just trying to be honest, guys. And like, he didn't have to do much defending.
No,
though.
but
you get
bro,
what I mean?
hear
like,
what I'm trying to say. Everything that he had to do, he done it at an exceptional level. And here's the thing as well, because you know sometimes
leave it, Matt. If I'm not here, must feel, innit? leave him.
I'm giving him a 9. All right, then cool. We're leaving. All right.
Leave him.
What are we saying about VVD? What are we saying about VVD, lads?
8.5.
I want to hear. Go on, you go first.
8.5 because it's the same thing. Like Ibu, like he was brilliant, but there wasn't that much he had to do. But I'm giving him that extra 0.5 because that shot he had was amazing.
Cal, what are you saying about VVD, bro?
9.5.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was a 9. So I guess he gets the 9 in it. I was in the middle because Drift said 8.5 and you said 9.5. The reason I say that is because, again, the reason why I have to give both our defenders a 9, in my opinion, you got to look at it as, even though the strikers didn't have much to do, it's because the defenders literally shut down shop. They didn't allow. So any type of ball that was kicked in the air, Ibu won the header, VVD won the header. If there was a loose ball, the defenders got there first. They didn't give them nothing to work with, guys. Nothing.
No, they did. No, guys, they were brilliant, but they didn't have that much to do.
Did he make any mistakes in the whole game?
None.
No,
not one.
No. Well, no, he didn't.
Not one.
Well, no, yeah, one. That really crap pass, but that's not even a big deal.
I wouldn't say that's even a mistake. That's just I get.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I think he did wrong. Just that crap pass. That was it.
Fair enough. All right, cool. What we're saying about
the yellow card, guys, in the chat. That yellow card wasn't a yellow card. That was not a yellow card.
It wasn't a yellow card. We know this.
What we're saying about AR, you know, Andy Robert. What we saying about AR?
Ian Robinson.
Hey, bro.
I like that Drift. Yeah, you won't get rushed now. I like that.
Man, like Robbo, he was brilliant again, man. Another one that me and Cal came in and had to calm everyone down on was hearing about Robbo's done. It was like, oh, hold on, what?
No,
like,
people just moving mad.
It was mad, Matt. It was mad. We didn't know what was going on. We thought we were getting punked, but it weren't April 1st, brother. It was nuts.
Like the shiny new toy. What we saying about Robbo?
I'd go 8.5 again for Robbo.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Carl, for Robbo?
9.
Me personally, I would have given Robbo at 8.5 as well, though.
Cool. Tuesday, I'm holding Robbie in his sleep, and I don't really want to get irate, but you lot pushed me to the limit still.
I'll give it 8.5 as well. I'll give it 8.5. All right, then. The DM, the Destroyer, Flacco, Favela things. What we said about Flacco, guys?
See, this one's a bit tough because first half he was mad under par.
A little slow.
Mad under par in the first half. He's probably the worst Liverpool player in the first half. Second half, he was amazing.
Worst Liverpool player? I mean,
yeah. I think he was the worst Liverpool player in the first half. I do. I'm just being honest. Like first half performance wasn't good. His second half performance was amazing. Like it was a 10 in the second half without a doubt. But in the first half, he was a bit off. Like we can't just only look at the second half, guys. Like he was off in the first half.
He was off, but I wouldn't say he was the worst player. But then maybe when you deep it, yeah, maybe.
So who was worse than him, man? He was the worst Liverpool player in the first half. He was. We just got to be honest with ourselves, bro. He was. So I'm gonna give him an 8.5 because he had a bad first half.
Carl, what are you saying?
I think he had a bad first 25 minutes. I don't think the whole first half was bad. But
fair enough. I think it was longer than that.
25 minutes is still a good portion of the game. So on this occasion, I am going to agree with Drift on an 8.5.
I agree with you guys. I thought it was at 8.5 as well. I just wasn't too sure where Drift was landing, but he landed in the right place. Both.
Second half was a 10.
I think 8.5
second half was a 10. If it was only on the second half, he'd be getting a 10. But first half, he wasn't that good.
All right. Let's move on to the captain, people. What are we saying about the captain? So, Carl, I'll start with you first. What are you giving the captain, bro?
9.5.
Jeez.
Go on. Let man argue with me now and see what happens. Go on.
No argument.
Robbie, I'm so sorry. What are you saying, Drift? What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing with that.
All right, cool. Go on, Matt. What are you saying?
Me personally,
go on.
I'm outvoted. It don't even matter.
No, go on in.
I say going in. What, you want me to drop for the shetty? Bullets to make it drop like confetti? What being a strap if the beef is petty? Bro.
Hey, get the bally for me.
I'm joking. I just wanted to wind up the fan. I wanted to get that reaction.
Get the red one. I want him to know
I actually laughed too fast still. I wanted to draw it out a bit longer. Fully agree with you, 9.5. I was one of the ones that was like, take him off. Take him off the pitch. If we're going to make a change, take him off. And again, people, like I always say, I'm an honest person. I was the one. Yes, me. I was like, take him off, make a change, rare tear. But I'm going to be honest. Clearly, that would have been a bad move because he went and scored the goal, albeit a deflection, but he still scored. You got to make it to score it, or you got to be there to score it, as they say. So, do you know what I mean?
You can't win it. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket, as they
That's
say.
what I'm saying. You said it best, bro. So, yeah, for me, I agree with you. I agree with you both. I think he's a 9.5. I thought it was outstanding today. The only thing Henderson did wrong was get tired because I wanted him to bear that for 90 minutes, which is literally impossible. He set the levels today. So, big up Joe Henderson. So, yeah, big up everyone that disagreed on that particular take. But still, it's 1-1 because I was the one saying don't bring off Sadio and don't bring off Mane. But we move. That's for another day. All right then. Front three, people. What we say? In fact, you know what?
Hold on. Are we saving best till last, or did you accidentally?
Drift. Why would you?
Oh no, go on. Front three. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't dropping a boo-boo, bro.
You spoiled it now because we've there's a new category, but you know what? We'll just do it now. We're gonna have to. I was gonna leave him till last because everyone go, "Oh, you lifted
No,
Thiago."
you can do it, bruv. Do it then, innit? Do it. Let's talk about the front three.
It's too late. You spoiled the surprise.
It's never too late, bro. Father
People-
Christmas hasn't eaten the apple pie yet. Or
that
whatever
rating
it
right
is.
there is anyone arguing? Do you want
No.
me to zoom in? You know what? Furthermore, so the people understand what we're working with. Hold on, let me move. Can you not see that on the screen? Can you not see that? Can you not see that? Can you not see that?
He's got his own
Furthermore,
bracket. It is what it is.
I think we should just stop ratings because this man was just on his own rating to the point where we've actually had to make a new category for man. That's how peak it is.
Can I just say it?
Say it. Just say it, bro.
I love him.
Pause.
I'm not even.
Yeah,
it's
not even pause, bro.
No, you might get clipped up on that. Pause.
No, I don't even care,
bro. It's for your own good. Pause.
No, it ain't, bruv. No,
Bruv, you sort of remember the super chat we got a couple weeks back where man said Thiago's out here making man question his persuasion.
Bro, 10 years from now, they're gonna say to you, where was you when you made that comment? You're gonna say, I just stood back and said his name.
No, but who doesn't love him though?
Bro?
Who doesn't love him though, man?
No
but you don't love Thiago, bro.
Bro, of course I love Thiago.
Oh, there you go with him, bro. So Cal never said nothing wrong.
No, but I had to say it in that moment because he would have got clipped up bad. I'm telling you.
I don't think he would have cared about getting clipped up for that, bro.
Nah, fam, trust me. Cal knows I done him a solid there still. He knows.
I don't know. I don't want to get. I don't care about getting clipped up.
Person, he's looking to risk it all. Cal's got that look in his eye. He's like looking to risk it all, you know.
Like you see when I watch him play football, like his football. You see when they do like compilations and like
I know what Cal's gonna say.
They have like high tempo music and stuff like that. You see when I watch him play football, in my head it's like. Feels like I just walked right out of heaven. like I'm hearing something like I forgot to be your lover. Like one, we're like a dream come true. Two, like those are the songs I hear in my head. Like I don't
my
gosh,
gosh,
tempo songs. It's just I just hear like. Wonderful. Like, those are the sort of songs I hear. Like his football should be like only backed by slow jams. Like I don't want to hear high tempo music. And
it's true. No, you're right though.
Like,
He doesn't play like that.
Please play slow jams or jazz. Something like jazz. Like you're meant to sit down with your missus. Like, it's not Netflix and chill. It's Thiago and chill. Like,
oh my, hey Joseph, Lord, listen, fam, brother, brother, you better go make a burner account quickly, bro.
like he's a sort of brother, like you see, like if you wanna seal the deal on a date, like it's the first time you and your missus wanna.
Just say, go watch a compilation of Thiago.
No, I'll just throw it on the TV. She's like, watch this. I'll be like. You ain't seen this, babe. Like the Thiago Alcantara. No, what's this? I'm like, babe, sit down and watch this. And then 9 months later, it's like, rah, we did it, babe. We've got a kid. Right, you really did really well during labor. Like, what were you thinking about to help you get through it? She's like, Thiago's performance against Manchester United, baby, it got me through it. Like, he's just that guy. Like, I love him. Said it. like,
Mom, I love you. I said, Thiago and chill. Can't guard me. We move. All right, trust me.
But it's what it is, bro.
Cool. All right, then let's move on to the Hold on. Right, Thiago all made my computer freeze and that. Yeah, that's actually mad. Still,
but it's starstruck, bro. Your computer starstruck, bro. That's what it is, bro.
You telling me? All right, let's start off with all right, Luis Diaz, guys. What are we saying about Luis Diaz?
First half, he was probably our best player. I don't know if you lot agree. I thought he was our best player in the first half.
We won't get into that, but yeah, go.
Um, I would probably go an 8.5 for Diaz across the whole game. I'd probably go 8.5.
What about you, Carl?
9.
Me personally, I would probably go 8.5. Not because of agendas or anything like that. I thought he had a good first half. However, he did tire in the second half, so that's why I probably wouldn't give him the 9. But that's the only reason, though, Cal, because I think his performance again, like he offers.
You don't have to justify
for me.
it.
No. For me, he offers something that we have been missing for a minute, and that's that dynamism, that natural dynamism, where like when you get the ball, you just don't know how to stop him because he's electric, bro. But the only thing about it is that for anybody that electric, do you know how hard it is to keep going for the 90, bro? I think that's what it is. But I do genuinely feel like as well, we're going to see a better Diaz. And that's why I asked you guys the question. I think around half time, like if there's one thing you could improve, and you both said finishing. And I genuinely feel like, I'm not just saying it just for argument's sake. I genuinely feel like next season he starts bagging goals, because I think he's gonna realize like, rah, I've actually got more time on the ball, and he's gonna start slotting away some of these chances that he's actually getting, which look kind of 50-50. No, of course, this ain't shade. This is just about we're gonna make a player get even better.
I know. I'm gonna be real. If Klopp keeps playing Thiago and Diaz at the same time, there's gonna be hella winter babies, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Hella winter babies, bro.
It's true.
So
it's true. It's so true. Right. So next, there can only be one. Man said the king, King Mo Salah.
Which one, bro? We got two.
Yeah, sorry.
We've got two kings, bro.
I stand corrected. There's two kings. I'll start with the first king, King Mo Salah. What are we giving him, guys?
I'll probably give Mo a 9 today.
Carl?
Second half, he was cooking up the place.
What do you think I'm going to say, man? What do you think I'm going to say?
You're going to say a 9.5.
All right, then. What are you going to say more importantly?
I was actually going to say 9.5. Salah was cooking all game, fam. Cooking up the place. Man didn't need no recipe book.
I'm actually really upset he never got a goal in the second half, because that's all the second half was missing from Mo. Still, like he
didn't need no recipe book for me. I thought Salah was amazing,
and they were dragging him up. You know,
someone just said, "Where's Thiago? He's right there. He's got his own category."
He's in his own category, bro.
Man's just Salah's cooking all the time. I got beans, potatoes. You got it. That's Mo, bro. Beans, potatoes. You got it. That's Mo, bro. That's how he's cooking, bro. What more is there to say? I'm being told he can't sit at the table with certain legends.
You got it.
Oh yeah, do you know what? Real talk. Ali should have had a penalty. Can we talk about the fact that man tried to give him the Sid justice, bro? Man went for the Undertaker choke slam, bro. Like actually, that grips up his throat, bro. Like,
man done the psycho Sid. Man actually went like this.
That is actually mad.
You know,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Look at you and go beat the chest slowly as well. And do that. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, no, that's mad. I don't know what VAR or the referee are playing at. If you're allowed to grab man by his throat, like there's a moment where Salah's face actually, you know, when you realize you're being choked, like Salah's like man's actually like, you know what I mean? He's not even just putting his hand there to warn me. He's actually tightening the grip, bruv. Like
Salah gave that face when Undertaker first realized he had a brother called Kane. You know that was. That's gotta be Kane.
It should have been 3. It should have been 3-0 for real. Mo should have been allowed to slot that penalty and complete the performance. That's nuts, bro. I don't know what the hell that was all about. That was mad.
That's gotta be Kane. Oh my God. For the love of God.
Don't do it, Celso. Don't do it.
He's choke slammed him straight to hell.
Through the tables. Oh, you man. Oh, my days. All right.
This is a very good point, you know. He's only 5 off of Henry's 20 goals, 20 assists, you know.
Who? What? Sadio?
No,
Salah. Sorry.
15 assists, 22 goals, I think it is, right?
Oh, Salah moving mad right now.
Oh, he's moving mad. Lee!
As I
Lee
said,
better hope he don't reach that record, you know.
he's eating at the table right now. It's just a case of whether he gets up from the table and says, "I'm sitting on the stage."
Listen, you son of a bitch! Don't do it.
That line.
And I know when that was, you know, that was when he was gonna throw Mick Foley off the top of the Hell in the Cell.
I was thinking, you man didn't prep that.
Undertaker, you son of a bitch! Don't do it.
I was thinking, you man did that last Wednesday when you showed me the tapes. I'm gonna be real. You see when Mick Foley got dust off the cage, yeah? That was clearly unscripted. I don't care what no one says.
Which one?
No, the first one. See the first one? That was so like.
No, the first one was scripted. There was a second one where he fell through the cage that one.
No, the first one was not scripted, bro.
No, it was. No, it was, Matt.
I think apparently Mick Foley gave him the eyes if to say, because if you want to do it, you can do it. Apparently, and apparently, big man thing.
We just have to talk about the fact that whether it was scripted or not, he was willing to take a 14-foot drop.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what
onto a table. I don't even care if the table is structured that it will collapse when he hits it. That is still
I don't even jump from that high at kids space, bro.
I'm gonna be real.
Onto the bouncy castle. You think you can't still blow out your ACL on a bouncy castle?
That could have been a bed. That could have been a bed. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, still ain't doing it. Are you crazy, bro?
You think you can't get winded hitting a bouncy castle from 15 feet, bro? Like, look,
dash, man.
Not a chance, bro.
Man said,
not a
deal
chance.
with it, you know.
But this man got chokeslammed on a whole pile of Tic Tacs, bro. He's a nutter, bro.
Nah, the farm tax, innit?
Farm tax, yeah, he's a nutter, bro.
Tic Tac. Man, back is feeling hella minty, bro.
Chewing gum. I said hella chewing gum.
Not the Tic Tacs. Not the Tic Tacs. It's too minty. Not the Tic Tacs. Damn it. It's peppermint. Damn it.
He's allergic. He's allergic.
Farm tax, you know. All right, then let's move on to the second king, Sadio Mane. What we give Sadio Mane? Me personally, I'll go first on this one. For me, Sadio gets a 9.5 still. Maybe even a 10. But he gets a 9.5.
Oh, man. I'd give Sadio an 8.5 to a 9.
Oh, 9.5. Outvote.
9.5, bro.
No, don't even explain yourself. Just outvoting, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Drift. You're chatting. You're just messing about 8.5.
I don't know, bro. What to my man that's coughing right now? What to him, bro?
I don't know, bro. How can you talk? You're gonna give Sadio an 8.5?
Yeah, no,
I said an 8.5 to a 9, bro.
Yeah, stay up, Drifty. That's all I'm saying. Stay awake, bro.
No. I'll go on better. Stay woke, bro. Stay woke.
Stay awake, bro.
Stay woke, innit?
I'm just thinking about the first half when the front three weren't as effective as they should have been. That's all, man.
Yeah, as I said, stay up, bro. Stay up. Stay up. I've got something for you, bro.
I'm gonna get rushed off camera. I'll do it.
I've got something.
All right, let's move on to the subs. Who was the first sub? I'm trying to remember. Who was the first sub, people? I know Gomez and Naby Keita came on, and
Jota.
Jota was the
all right,
first.
Who should we start? Should we go Jota? Should we go Jota first?
Yeah, I'd go 7.5 for Jota. I think he got involved in the game quickly. His pressing was brilliant. He didn't really affect the game too much, but he got involved straight away. Do you know what I mean? So I'd go 7.5 for Jota.
Cool. What about you, Carl?
8.
You mate?
Yeah.
I would go 7.5 personally.
Cool.
No, I'm just saying.
Cool. No problem. I don't want to wake up.
I'm just saying. I'll go 7.5. But you know what though? I don't know. Yeah, 7.5. I say 7.5. 7.5.
I'm not gonna lie. He skinned a couple man still.
He did. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 7.5 in the chat.
I'm sure there was a moment when Albiol got scalped. But
he did. I'll go 7.5 though as well. I'll go 7.5. but he did play very, very well. All right,
I'm
then,
like, these
Joey
men have got to
G.
score a hat trick just to get a 6 in this show nowadays, bro.
No, it's not, no, don't do that, mate. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What are you rating him, Drift? I'm going to give him a 7. I know he scored 4 and assisted 3, but I just, what are you giving him, Matt? Thinking maybe a 5. I know he scored 2 and assisted 2, but it just wasn't his day.
Oh man, don't give me a joke.
All right, then, guys. All right, then. Let's say what we said about Joey G.
Would you not say that Joey and Origi were on the pitch long enough because they came on in the 83rd minute? I think it was. Were they on the pitch long enough?
No,
not
They
really,
weren't.
innit?
They
Not
probably weren't. So
really.
let's-
Yeah,
all right, we'll leave.
not really.
We can leave that. What about even Nab? How long did Naby Keita get though?
I think Naby got about 15 minutes.
Was it
I think he
15?
got about something like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really see a lot from him personally. Like, I don't know if you man think he should get a rating. I don't know if you.
No. If I was going to rate him, I'd give him a 6.5. I think he
I'd
got
give him a
involved in the
6,
game, but like he
6.5
didn't do
maybe?
anything.
Nothing.
But
yeah,
then
it's
again,
like-
we were coasting at that point and just making sure we
that's
saw
okay.
the
He
game
didn't have
out.
to do nothing. Yeah,
He didn't have to
extraordinary.
really do much, did he? So, yeah, 6.5. I'll give Naby for that.
What about you, Carl?
I'm outvoted, didn't it? You both said
No,
6.
you haven't said anything. What would you give him?
Oh.
That's what I haven't said nothing for Naby.
Yeah, 6.5 then.
Cool. 6.5. Just said 6.5, so I'm outvoted regardless. Anyway, but I'll give you, man, anyway, regardless. I did think it's 6.5. Didn't really affect the game massively. Didn't have a lot of time, and like you said as well, Jeff, it's not like he had to do something drastic. I just think he just
He
slotted
helped
in
to
and
see
just
the game out, though.
Yeah, he just not. I was gonna say he done what he needed to do.
Yeah.
which he
We
didn't need
managed
to do
we
nothing
managed the
spectacular.
game well in the last 15. He helped to do that. So yeah.
All right, cool. So that leads us on to the Kaiser. What we're saying about Jurgen?
I
you saying about
personally,
Jurgen?
I personally would go 9 for Kaiser today. I don't know about you, look.
Carl, what are you saying about Jurgen?
9.5.
I was gonna give him
Basically,
a 10.
anything that Drift gives, I would do a 0.5 or 1 whole. Drift's on this. Drift's on 2020, 2021 Vinicius Junior vibes right now, isn't it?
He's not rating the thing, innit? He's not rating the thing.
My
For me,
mum was
personally,
like, he's playing against us tonight. Like.
I hear you. I was gonna say 9.5. For me, it's either 9.5 or a 10. The reason I said it is because he knew that if we made too many changes, he could have upset rhythm. He also knew that bringing in Kanate was well, not a master, but just a good way of negating any pace they may have had on the counter attack. And he also knew as well that was the best front three to at least start the game with and stretch the game as much as possible. I felt like he got the midfield correct as well. Basically, his tactics were spot on. He couldn't have done anything more from my tactical point of view, in my opinion. I do generally feel like he gets a 9.5. I really do. There's nothing more he could have done, bro. I thought he literally had a near to perfect game, Jurgen Klopp. So
no, he was good. He was good. Guys, by the way, we're not gonna rate Origi and Joey because they only came on for like 7 minutes. So really and truthfully, we no point rating them for like a 7-minute performance, really. They didn't do anything wrong, actually. I actually thought Origi pressed really well when he came on.
Yeah.
But they weren't on the field for long, though, were they? So
the players did well. And, you know, in my opinion as well, Jurgen Klopp, he also... Like, you got to think about it. So you have to give him credit. Like, when I think about, 0-0 going in at half-time and we scored the 2 goals, yeah? Like, you know, when Jurgen Klopp don't see something he don't like, you know, he probably gets into the play, so to speak. He'll say what he needs to say. He ran down the touchline, as always. And look what happened. We scored 2 goals. So again, like he made adjustments, and that's what you like to see, excuse me, what you like to see from your manager, like, or your coach. Like he makes adjustments. He doesn't just sit there and go, okay, cool. Like, let's just see what happens. We played with more aggression. We played with more belief. I know we got lucky with the first goal. There's no denying that. We did get a bit lucky. It was a deflection, but I felt like we came out with a bit more purpose, enough purpose that forced the mistake, so to speak. And I always felt like there was only going to be one winner in this game, lads. I don't know about you, but I genuinely felt like we weren't going to lose this game tonight. Even though we went in at 0-0, I just felt like the way we were playing, it was only a matter of time before we scored. I don't know whether you guys agree.
Yeah, no, the second leg will be a lot harder than that, but we navigated the first leg brilliantly. You know, I don't know if you lot think I'm crazy for this. I'll just say it now in case I forget to say it in the future, but we obviously want to win the league. That goes without saying. But because the league is out of our hands, but the cup competitions are in our hands, I kind of feel Klopp should prioritize cup games in terms of
Cut his
lineup.
mic. Cut his mic, man.
I do.
Cut his mic.
It's better to play your best team.
Cut his mic.
It's better to play your best team in a competition you can actually have control over. Let's be real. Until City drop points, we have no control in the league.
Cut his mic.
We have no control in the league. I'm not saying don't try and win the league, because I want the league more than I want any of the others. But it is better to put out the team that you feel is stronger to win the competition that is in your hands.
All right, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people.
I was joking before. I'm actually gonna roll up to you, bro.
Let me say this.
I might all bring
what you just said there, Drift, is a whole heap of worrying. Let's not worry. You know why we shouldn't worry? Yes, it's not in theoretically. Okay, from a logistical standpoint, you are correct. It's not in our hands because Man City are ahead, right? You are correct. From that point, you are correct. You are correct, right? But can I tell you something, brother? We're a Liverpool fan channel. We're 1 point behind. We don't want to hear that nonsense, fam. We are here to win the quadruple. No, big man thing.
If you don't like hearing facts, then it's fine.
No. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a bigger belief. There's a bigger right now, brother. There's
a prioritize. I'm for a trophy, Drift. I'm for. One to a big man.
No. I say this. All jokes aside. This is one thing I was gonna say. Not taking away. Let me put.
By the way, that's not me not be positive. By the way,
no,
if anybody,
I'm joking.
No, because that's not me being negative. I'm just saying. For example, say Klopp goes into the Newcastle game with a weaker team than he plays in the Wednesday in the next week game. Is it Tuesday? I think it is next week, right?
Yeah.
I would completely understand why he did it, because that game is something that we have control over. Whereas against Newcastle, it's still in a competition that unless City drop points, we don't have any control over. So I agree with Klopp. Play a stronger team in the cups than in the league. If there's any point you want to rotate, that's all I'm saying. Because that game is in our control,
this is
and the league isn't in our control. That's all I'm saying.
This is where I would say. Here's the thing. So, again, what you're saying is factual in terms of who's leading the race in the league and who's obviously in control. It's them, right? However, they played Real Madrid yesterday. They are in a dogfight. They know they're going to have to obviously play strong again on the weekend. I don't know who they got. I genuinely don't know who they got.
They got Leeds away.
They got Leeds away, right? They probably will beat Leeds, but
we need Rafinha to do it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro, the whole point is that they never dispatched the Real Madrid. So they're going to have to go strong again against Leeds. They know if they make a mistake, one mistake, it could cost them a trophy. Kevin De Bruyne said it best. He's like, Pep Guardiola strives for perfection. Pep wants to win everything, just like how Jurgen wants to win everything. Bro, we have to go strong in every single game we have left.
I think you lot are missing what I'm saying.
You said prioritize.
Because there's so many games coming. There's a point where you have to rotate and bring in some players.
Bro, hear me out.
I think that Klopp should do that in league games more than cup games. That's all I'm saying.
Hear me out. I'm not debunking what you're saying. All I'm saying is, though, you see, like tonight, for example, we just made, I think it was it 2 changes or 1? Obviously, it became informative, right? And
I think that was the only change we made, yeah. No. Hendo started instead of Naby.
Yeah. Bro, these are the type of changes that I'm expecting Klopp to make. I'm not expecting to make more than that. So you see, when you say prioritize, for me, every game is the same. Every game right now is like, you have to win it. Do you want to know why?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Even with the prioritizing thing in terms of like, picking a team, bro, pick your strongest team. If someone's tired, furthermore, okay, cool, you rest them. But don't just make changes and think, oh, we're going to go harder in the Champions League because it's in our destiny. And Man City, we think are going to win every game. For me, I'm not saying to do that.
That's not what I said, though. That's not.
Okay, so what did you say, bro? Just for
I said if there's a point where Klopp needs to rotate and he feels he has to rest players, prioritize cup games for the strongest team and do the rotation in the league games, because the league is the only thing not in our control.
But what you're saying is factual in terms of it's not in our control. But you see, when it comes to the prioritizing thing, I don't think you should be prioritizing everything. in my opinion, this is one of the very few seasons that we're ever going to see us in the running at the end of a season, and we can still win so much, bro. You know for a fact. You know when it comes to the cup thing, people make jokes about Liverpool. Oh, under Jurgen Klopp, you guys don't really win no domestic trophies, rare tear tear. You guys always get knocked out, rare tear tear. All right, cool. This season, we can kind of put that to bed. And not only that, bro, we could do a quadruple. So I get what you're saying. Just from
people are still going to be needed to rotate. They're humans.
No. Of course, that's why tonight we made the 2 changes. All I'm saying again, you see Newcastle, man, don't want to see 5 changes. If I see 5 changes, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm gonna get pissed off because I'm gonna be like, he's definitely prioritized and he's kind of given up the hope that we can win the Premier League. Bro, we should be going into that Newcastle
Not necessarily.
Game.
Not if the 5 changes were Tsimikas for Robbo, Jota for Mane, Keita for Hendo, Gomez for Trent. That wouldn't be like he doesn't care. They're still strong changes.
No. What I'm saying is, though, he knows right now the players that are on form and he knows the players that are tired. We're going up against a Newcastle side that have, if I'm not mistaken, won 4 or 5 games at home in a row. They've won those games. Yeah. Bro, we need to win that game. Do you want to know why? There is even a bruv, I don't care if there's a 1%, 2% chance that Man City will drop points against Leeds. We have to be there and ready. Because you know the mistake that we could make?
Yeah, of course.
You know the mistake we could make, though? Say we make 5 changes, but in our minds, they're good changes, right? Gomez for Trent.
It's unrealistic to think we can play the same 11 every game now, though. It's very unrealistic. You missed
my point. I'm not saying that. I'm saying make the small changes like tonight that's needed, but don't do anything extra and start prioritizing. Treat every game like it's a cup final. Do you want to know why, Driv? Even if we don't win all the games, you know when it's like you aim high and see what happens. Don't ever like lowball yourself, so to speak. I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, none of the players in our team are crap that it is lowballing.
No, I'm not saying that, bro.
I'm not even saying you're saying that, but I think the way people are just misconstruing what I'm saying. There are too many games for the same 11 to play. So, in my opinion, the games that you play, the rotated players that you feel you need to do in terms of rest, would be more league games than cup games. If we go to Villarreal for the second leg and we put a weaker team out in that game, that's a bigger mistake for me than playing a weaker team against Newcastle. In my opinion, I'm still going health level, full strength team away at Villarreal. You have no idea what's going to happen in that game. You can't have a 2-0 lead and get complacent in the semi-final.
I'm just going to say this and leave it here, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
4D chess. Check it now, yeah? Who's Leeds United's manager?
I keep calling him Mike Marsh. I call him Mike Marsh. Mike Marsh.
Where's Jesse Marsh from?
USA.
Yeah. Where are our owners from? All right, we move. Next game, Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle. The owner said no, stepped aside and said, right. I remember Amanda Staveley almost bought out Liverpool. The owner said, no, buy Newcastle. Yeah. They got Man City soon. Who's Wolves' captain?
Connor Cody.
Oh, where's Connor Cody come from? All right, West Ham. What's the name of the West Ham player we want?
Do we want a West Ham player?
Owen.
That's who Man City got on the 15th. And last game of the season's who? Aston Villa, managed by
Aston Villa. Gerrard. Who's a former player?
Who they got in their team?
Coutinho.
All right,
you don't know we've got to play Villa as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the whole point. 4D chess,
bro. But you do realise what scares me about that game is that Gerrard can't make it obvious he's rolled over. So he might actually do the opposite.
All I'm saying, anyhow Coutinho even thinks about, even if we win that game 5-1.
Yeah. And he scores.
You man ain't going to want to see me on stream. You man are going to have to cut me off still. Because I'm coming for you two. I'm coming for you two.
Plus, you lot have got to remember as well. You see the West Ham game, which would usually be a really, really tough game, and we'll be hoping in that game. They might be in a final of a Europa League or distraught that they're knocked out of a final. I don't know what West Ham's going to turn up.
I know.
One more big performance before he hangs it up. Watch.
Listen, all I'm saying now, Drift, I know what you're saying. You're saying if he has to make, changes, you kind of got to think sensibly and prioritize. However, what I'm saying is there's not even debunking what you're saying. It's just a case of the manager has to go into every game thinking he can win it. Just make the changes you think are necessary. Do you know what I don't want him to do, Drift? And this is not even what you're saying, by the way. I don't want him to do a Pep and overthink it. You see how Pep overthought the final against Chelsea? I don't want Jurgen to do that. Bro, I just need him to make the changes that he made today. Make them 2 changes where you knew it was necessary. I don't need you to go Newcastle and make 6 changes and we're seeing. And again, bro, like you said it, they're all quality players. But what it is though, there are players that are in form and there are players that are a little bit out of form. I just need him to make sensible changes to play against Newcastle. Because, bro, we need to win that game. And they are a team.
Of course, we need to win it. Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
Newcastle,
yeah.
I don't even know how it's even possible.
The game's going to be difficult, bro. It's going to be mad difficult.
Shout out Kendall, massive Newcastle fan who's been on this show. Newcastle are actually, if I'm not mistaken, in the last, month, they got one of the best, home records or something. But they're beating everyone at home, basically.
5 wins
if I'm not
in
mistaken.
a row, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. We need to be ready.
Yeah, of course.
We need to be ready.
Have
to be ready. So
I'm just saying, And Virgil's on a yellow for the second leg of the Villarreal game, which is a little worrying because I think a red card does make you miss the final.
Yeah.
All the belts.
All right, people, let me read out the super chats before we make a move. All right, so I'm going to read through these kind of fast, people, so apologies. We're on a little bit of a time limit. We're not even on a time limit. In fact, furthermore, can someone check how many lights are on? If we got time, we'll play the anthem before we leave as well, while I read out the supers. Just check the lights, people. Peter says, why are you asking about Martinelli's going to... Oh, we've already read that. Peter says, Ali 7.5, Trent 8.5, Ibn 9, Virgil 9, Robbo 9, Flacco 8.5, Thiago 9, Hendo 9, Thiago 9.5, Salah 9, Diaz 8.5, Mane 9.5. You guys sleeping on Trent defending today?
Second half, he was brilliant defensively.
Yeah, indeed, I thought it was good as well. 975 Jammer says, do you believe CR7 was in decline when he switched from outside forward to playing as a striker? Most pundits believe he lost some pace, hence the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was why, and the fact that he saw Messi scoring every week and thought I need to keep making sure all I'm doing is scoring.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Jamrock might have just coached you into playing a bit of 4D chess there. Still, you know why he's asked that question?
Why did he ask that question? That actually went over my head. I just thought he asked the question. Why? Go on.
Drift knows why.
Why did he ask the question?
But I'm just keeping it strictly about Cristiano.
Why ask the question?
Drifting the sequence to go. He disarmed me and then pointed the gun back at me, bro.
It's mad. I'm not
Plus,
gonna lie,
there's absolutely no way we're going to talk about a man that wanted a museum built of him because that's how much he's up his own arse compared to a man who makes sure that his village get half his wages. We're not going to do this. I'm not going to
lie. That's a mad one still. Streets Approved Tem says,
that's why Jamrock's in the counts, bro.
That's why Jamrock rolls with the FSG.
Well, it works, isn't it? Because he's outscoring them as well.
Streets Approved Tem says, got to play an orchestra when Thiago gets the ball.
Yeah.
Facts. All right. Martin. Man said Martin. If you know about Martin, Martin LFC says, love the channel, guys. Team Kop-Ish quadruple.
Big up, bro. Big up.
Peter says, you guys forgetting this is a UEFA Champions League semis. We didn't forget, brother. We don't forget that. We don't forget that.
The performance in the second half was brilliant.
Trust me. LFC 786 says Salah 30 goals, 14 assists, 44 games. Matters.
I'm sure it's 15 assists, isn't it?
It might even be still. Zabiri says, Drifty, you sounds like you run out of Ray. Lemonade alone got you shaking. Keep Drifty hydrated on Rays or Dragons till football is done this season.
First my nerves are jangling, No, I'm not even gonna lie. This is mad stress, bro. This is mad stress.
Razabiri coming at you, Drifty. He said, "Can we put Drifty in the basement to party for the rest of the season?" Man wants $1 billion, but doesn't want it because he wants to pay 300 million in tax. When he said $1 billion,
he told me it wouldn't burn your clock to give the tax man 300 mil, bro. What were you
Bro,
saying, bro?
I just thought of the Austin Powers, but
Can you imagine having to make that transaction?
I'll be honest, Drift. If I had another 700 million sitting, I'd be right.
Bro, imagine having to pay them 300 million, bro.
If I had 700 million, I would drive the 300 myself, bro.
Listen, you're the guy, you know, I swear down, you're too much. But no, people, listen. I'll say it one more time. Liverpool have 1 foot in the final. 1 foot, them. You see it there? 2-0. Henderson and Sadio Mane. We are cooking. We are rife. Next game, as you guys already know, is Saturday. We got the horrible kickoff, but we move same way. But more importantly, people, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We got the Premier League panel show tomorrow as well.
And guys, tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time, Liverpool Newcastle preview or Newcastle Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, can I
preview,
forget that? Yeah, we got the preview.
So make sure you check that out tomorrow, guys. 3 p.m. tomorrow UK time, guys.
So you got 2 shows tomorrow, people. You got the preview and you got the
tomorrow.
Premier League panel show as well. So make sure you tune into both of them.
With these Ferrero Rochers, you'll be spoiling us.
Indeed.
Where's the Champions League final this season, guys?
I don't know actually.
Paris, I think.
Is it Paris?
So boss O'Hammer won't fire me. First, gotta fire me. What's she's going to him up? Like me, can you please remind me? Boss O'Hard is crazy. Y'all know that phase me. Let's go over 82. Like crazy. Boss O'Hard, weird. We ain't supposed to be here. Boss O'Hard. It's only right that we be fair.
Listen,
Watch the throne, track number 5. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
trust me.
We got a lot of them in the team still.
We got a lot.
But
now, people, you'll see us again tomorrow. As I said before, we got 2 shows for you tomorrow. We got the preview and we got the Premier League panel show, people. So make sure you tune in. We'll be there. We always say Liverpool 2-0. We out, people. We see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Katie, run it up.
Yeah, big shout out to Matt, Callum, Drifty, Big Kopish, and you know they can't stop it. Realest in the game, all you gotta do is watch it. Drifty, Callum, Matt on the stream still popping. The haters gon' hate cause they know they can't top it.